Welcome back to the Hot Pot of Coffee podcast. My name is Brad.
I'm Amanda.
Thanks for moving that fucking alcohol right when I was talking. Welcome, Jesus. Welcome to a very cringy Christmas episode. This is, oh God, I'm so excited for this episode. This should be, let's see, if we release this on Monday, is that Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm Jewish, so I don't know these things.
It is Christmas Eve.
So it just so happens that Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are both on Mondays this year, I believe. And that's when we release episodes. And we are not missing a day. We plan on sending an episode out every Monday and eventually getting enough traction so we can quit our jobs and do this for a living.
You say we, like I'm going to quit being a vet, which I won't ever do.
But I am so excited today. So today's episode to celebrate Christmas is going to be a reaction to a specific video. Now,
Which I hate.
This video is on YouTube, but you don't need to watch it to actually react to it. The actual visuals aren't important whatsoever. It's actually what they're saying. So it's almost like a video podcast that's been put over these people's just like GoPro footage. And so a big shout out to Cody Ko and Noel Miller, who actually, I was watching their video on this today, and I laughed my ass off. And the first thing I thought to myself was, holy shit, I have to show this to Amanda. This is literally the people I hate the most. And I'm so excited to share it. Before we start, what are we drinking?
Well, what is this?
Rambling Route Yakima Cider.
Yakima?
Premium Washington State Hard Cider.
Yakima cider.
I don't know why I'm talking like a Mississippi.
When it's Washington State. Yeah. No, it was...
Integrity Farms.
When I was in good old Total Wine looking for something, it was like, oh, it's red, so Christmassy, right?
Big, too. These are...
They're big.
Yeah, so so a little self-promotion before we start. So if you didn't see, we actually started posting, and we're going to post them on Mondays or Tuesdays. I haven't decided yet.
It's farm-grown apples. Look at that.
I thought we stopped talking about this already.
Never.
Oh, I like that. This is the first alcohol I've liked in a few episodes.
You didn't like the grasshopper one?
It's okay.
Oh, yeah, this is really good.
So I'm going to grab the bench chair so we can move a little closer in case Kiddo wants to join the podcast. Yeah, so a little self-promotion before we started a YouTube channel. So if you go to HPOC Podcast, Hot Pot of Coffee Podcast on YouTube, or it's under my name, Brad Silver, for now until the name changes. I know it takes like a week for the name to change on YouTube. We are posting the actual video footage of our podcasts. If you can see it in the camera what we're doing right now. But we're going to be posting those to YouTube as well. So that should be fantastic in just more ways people can see and stuff. And hopefully some more content coming on there shortly. So go subscribe to that. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. But we're going to start. So this is called... Oh my God. This is by Claire Michelle on YouTube. And it's called You, period.
Period. Oh, and it's lowercase u.
It's
so
just
you know that means something.
This is the fucking best love story on the planet.
Oh, I can't wait.
We're going to be pausing it and reacting. So... Listen, you don't have to see the video. The first time I watched this video, actually, I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was just listening, and it was unbelievable. So let's start this thing.
It's recording.
Is she naked?
Okay, so before we start, I'm pretty fucking sure. Wait a second. I am almost positive that this whole thing, keep this in mind while you're listening. I'm pretty sure this whole fucking thing was recorded while these two people were fucking.
Probably.
I'm not kidding. They are inside of each other. Let's keep going.
Life is so crazy. I met you a month ago at Whole Foods.
Mm-hmm. I met you a month ago at Whole Foods. Okay.
That's the start to every beautiful love story.
This is a love story about two people who met at Whole Foods a month ago, and
God.
they're soulmates. Let's continue.
Living together.
They're already living
That's how this
together?
works.
Everything is supposed to be easy.
That's a lie.
You were buying celery.
You're back.
You were buying celery. Everything was supposed to be easy. You were buying celery. Like, the fuck?
This is like slam poetry about their,
It's like slam
their
poetry.
meeting at Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Where's they?
We love celery. Jim.
Shout out Whole Foods. Always loved that place. Always loved Whole Foods from the time I was like a kid.
This
It
is-
always gave me such a warm feeling inside.
She's talking about Whole Foods like it's a fucking dildo. She's like, I love Whole Foods. It gives me such a warm feeling inside. Who the fuck talks about a grocery store like
You know, I
this?
love Whole Foods too.
Shut the fuck up. You're not helping.
You know, Trader Joe's is better.
Yeah. But, like, this is the most, this is the most LA girl I think I've ever heard in my life. This is unbelievable. Okay.
I knew that I would meet my soulmate at Whole Foods.
I knew that I would meet my soulmate at Whole Foods in between the overpriced celery water and...
Celery water.
Did you ever hear about that with Whole Foods? They got in trouble, like, last year for selling water with celery sticks in it for, like, $20 and calling it, like, organic water.
They harvested it from the ground. There's celery in it.
Jesus. Keep going.
We bring people together.
Whole Foods does bring people together.
So, oh my God.
I love you.
I love how all their videos together are like at Whole Foods.
Really?
Dude, they're having sex.
Yeah, totally.
They're having sex.
Yeah.
I know that it's true.
While also,
Because warm golden light fills my chest when you say that.
Warm golden light. No, sweetie, that's cum.
fills my chest.
warm golden light spreads all across my chest. A little bit lands on my lower lip. I reach down with my tongue. It's so warm and gooey. You just came on me, Peter. I imagine his name is Peter, but I don't know. So this fucking people, dude. Like, I'm still obviously a little sick, and like I'm trying not to cough, but every time I crack up,
Trying not to cough.
every time I laugh, I just like start coughing. Anyway, this is fucking gold. This is comedy gold. Keep going.
That's never happened with anyone before.
Doesn't she look like she's 12?
Yeah.
So
So
you can't see these people. It's not important to see the video or these people, but like
But if you want to, you probably should.
she looks like she's 12, and he looks like John Mayer if he was never famous, owned 2 surfboards, and never shaved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty right on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't actually seen his face.
Oh, well,
Just
it's that.
There's Shaw right here.
He's not as good looking as John Mayer, though, because then I'd understand. But Whole Foods brought them together. Thank you, Whole Foods. Very
Yeah.
cool. It's like that President Trump tweet, like, thanks,
Oh,
Kanye.
very
Very cool.
cool.
Thanks, Whole Foods. Very cool. Let's go. No, they're just like, he's watching her
She's
paint.
going good for us.
You're teaching me how to be myself, Ricky.
That's who you are.
You're teaching me that it's safe to shine
And more fun.
only when you're protected by a guardian angel.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Wait,
I got you.
they're fucking. And he was like, wait, I got you in the middle of her talking. So, like, what possibly could be going on right now in the bedroom where he's like, I got you. She was like leaning over for lube, and he was like, wait, I got you. And then he puts them on her fingers, and she was like, ah. And she's like, to be myself. Bitch, you're 22 years old shopping at Whole Foods. How are you not yourself? You're perfectly yourself. Like, look, I'm one of those people that I hate when people are like, oh, white privilege, or anyone, like, you don't understand me. But, like, I can totally understand watching or listening to these two people talk why people hate white people. Because I hate these people. I couldn't take them seriously. I would literally laugh at everything they said to me.
It's true.
Oh my God. Okay, it gets even better. Let's go.
I was pretending to protect myself for so long.
What,
Pretending
like 2
to
years?
be a sprite.
Right?
You're like
I was pretending to
16.
protect myself for so long, ever since I graduated high school last year.
So long.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Because people would try to suck love out of me.
People are trying to suck love
All
out of
those
her.
vampires.
God damn it. Her 8th grade boyfriend,
He sucked the
he
love,
sucked the
out,
love
of
out of her. Right out of her. God damn it, I hate this woman. Okay.
Comfortable.
And now I'm here.
I know.
Now we just play.
He looks like someone that goes, hey, anal? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's like smoking a cigarette and he's just got like unkempt.
That was a joint.
Okay, well, hey, family friendly podcast, okay?
Okay, sure.
This is not. Okay, let's go.
I've waited so long to just have fun. I
We
just
literally
wanna have
wake up
fun.
in the Garden of Eden.
We're having so much fun.
And I just water the plants for 10 minutes as you make me smoothie bowls.
I don't think you had smoothie bowls, bro.
Really great. I just water the plants for 10 minutes
every
while
morning-
you make me a smoothie bowl.
Every morning, I
Why
feel
don't
like
you make me a smoothie bowl in the
I
morning?
feel like I'm in the Garden of Eden, and you're making me smoothie bowls. Fucking what?
I expect a smoothie bowl tomorrow morning.
You can shut the fuck up because you ain't getting a goddamn smoothie bowl. The fuck is this? You think, like,
I water
outside-
the plants every morning for 10 minutes straight, and you can't make me a goddamn smoothie bowl?
I don't have plants. I have a cat.
Same thing.
Dude, I cannot believe this. Look at her. Even she's laughing. Okay. Why does she have to be like naked? I don't.
She's not naked.
Basically.
And then you
What?
make smoothie bowls too.
And then I make smoothie bowls. And
He makes
Because we're
smoothie
Make
teaching
the
bowls.
colors.
each other, babe. We're teaching each other.
oh,
They're teaching each other how to make smoothie bowls. That's so cute.
this is fun.
Yo,
Because it's only been a month.
Yo.
This is fun.
babe, being 4 inches inside of you talking about smoothie bowls, this is fun.
This is fun. We should do this again
We should do this more often. Like, every morning after I water the plants for 10 minutes.
You make me a smoothie bowl.
This is just so awkward.
But then
and
I'll
weird.
make you a smoothie bowl.
What a weird fucking thing.
We can teach each other to make smoothie bowls.
Is smoothie bowl a sexual
I
act?
think it is.
What would that be? A smoothie bowl is when you like
'Cause I
come
feel
inside
like-
of a girl.
I feel like they're so pretentious and Whole Foodsy. If it was actually a smoothie bowl, they would call it by its proper name of acai bowl.
You know what a smoothie bowl is? It's actually when you when you come inside of someone and then they sit on your face. It's called
Yeah.
a smoothie bowl.
Mhm.
It's fucking disgusting. I can't believe I just said that. I'm like imagining it. That's not disgusting if like, you know, you
He's
want
like,
that to
you're
happen.
into that.
Yeah, if
you
you're
know.
into that. It is.
Whatever.
I mean, the first part sounds great.
don't kink shame people.
No, I'm not king shaming you. Like, if you like coming inside of people, I'm right there with you. But I just don't want them sitting on my face afterwards. Before, sure. But afterwards, I don't want it back. You know? Like,
yeah, it was like a gift. It's
Yeah.
like re-gifting.
Yeah.
It's not very nice.
yeah. Like, those 6 million Jews I just unloaded inside of you should stay there. Or in the toilet.
One or
But
the
just
other.
not in my mouth. Oh. God. Okay, let's get back to this cringe fest.
Life is good. Nice talking to you. Happy to be here.
I think
Thanks
he's
for
breaking
talking
up
to
with
me.
her.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you for talking. I love when you talk.
I
I
love
love the
talking
sound
to
of
you.
your voice. And like I know talking is unnecessary, but also words are my love language. So please just like fucking speak your truth. Thanks.
Okay, you know what my favorite part about this? And I will steal this one line. So, Cody Co said, hold up, back that shit up. And it's like, words are my love language, so speak that shit. And he's like, That's a fucking chest tattoo. It's like, if I have ever heard, that is a fucking chest tattoo. It's like, words are my love language. On the back, it's like, speak your fucking truth. I want to get like, that should be our like merch. Words are your love language. And then it's just like on the back, it's just a smoothie bowl.
We can't steal that from, what's her name, Chloe Michelle.
Dude, I think this girl is so fucking hyped up on Molly. She doesn't even know she's making a YouTube video.
Probably not.
Like,
she thinks she's writing in her diary.
I love when you talk to me. Like, words are just like a love language. No, pretty sure like all languages
have words,
which means they're all love. You know what I want to know? Who raised this bitch?
I know.
Like hippies?
No.
Or like just some super rich parents who've never been around.
Yeah, exactly. Her name is Chloe Michelle.
You know what's better?
Of course.
What age do you think this bitch lost her virginity at? Not slut shaming, but
I don't know.
I'm going with 13 at a house party in high school where a guy brought like an off-brand name of cigarettes and she thought it was really like cool.
Were they flavored?
Yeah,
like
and they were
cigarellas?
Like American Spirit, like cigarella, whatever. And like she was like, "Oh, you're so hipster. Fuck me," or love, or ejaculate your love language. Yeah, speak your love language to me.
Speak your truth.
I wonder if she's like, speak your love language, and then some guy was just like, "Oh, I'm mute, but let me use my sign language with my dick. My dick.
That's gross.
My dick." What? That's from a movie with Paul Rudd. I don't know. We'll find out later. My dick.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, this video isn't even closed over. It's halfway.
It's just started.
But I just.
The fun that they're having has just begun.
Like I said, you don't need to see the video for this. They're just literally GoPro moments from their life. Right now, they're just on a couch kissing each other.
Their 1 month old life together.
Let's recap before we keep going.
Such a long time.
They are in their early 20s. They're in goddamn love. Like they are each other's fucking. Like if they could human centipede, they would do it. They met at Whole Foods. They lived together, and they met a month ago.
That's always a recipe for a good,
it's great.
long-lasting relationship. Not with some guy that will like kill you in your sleep and like glue his eyeballs.
I'm in love with this couple.
You're in love with them, like they're in love with each other. Love?
No, like at the content that they give me. Okay, let's keep going.
Fair enough. I'll speak my truth, or else I get a sore throat.
I feel
like I love how she talks, and he has no fucking idea what she's saying. He's like,
yeah,
I'll talk, because like if I don't talk, I get a sore throat. She's like, that's not what I fucking meant. But that is a cute cat, so.
Like, I think in feelings and see this world through words. That's why I need to, like, have you talk to me.
Huh?
I don't know.
I love it. I think in feelings, and he's like, the fuck did you just say? Look, like the love language thing was totally fine.
I think in feelings and I see in words.
Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
My backpack's right there. Can you scoot it over here?
Why?
Because there's a cough drop in there.
Oh my god.
And you're closer. You're the best. There we go. She's taking off her headphones. This intermission brought to you by Brad is coughing and needs a cough drop. Let's see, what do we got here?
I think you ate all of them already because you eat them like they're candy.
Oh.
Maybe they should stop making cough drops taste like candy.
What?
Huh?
I don't even...
Speak your truth.
I speak in emotions.
I see in words.
Okay, let's keep going.
I'm lost.
I'm lost.
Fair enough.
Wow. They're both
like,
lost
I think
together.
in feelings. Like, I don't think thoughts. I just feel things.
You feel
Honey,
things so
believe
hard.
me, I know you don't think thoughts.
Look, bitch, no one at any point was questioning if you had thoughts.
That is clear here. There's nothing in your brain.
There's nothing in your brain except, like, smoothie bowls. This is fucking outrageous to me. This is literally outrageous. Okay. Interruptions.
Like anything, ever. My brain is just like...
Maybe that's why you can manifest things so fast.
What?
Yo. Maybe you're a wizard.
Maybe.
Like,
Because there's nothing in your brain, you can just,
what
things
if, like,
just,
we don't think thoughts? And because we don't think thoughts, I think a thought that wizards were real. And she's like,
Wizards aren't real.
what? Oh, she's one of those bitches that, like, puts her head outside of the car and, like, pulls her head back. She's like, the wind. Okay.
No, she
My
does the
brain
whole...
is a challenge.
For sure, she does the whole earthing thing. Like, she believes in earthing. Which is like...
You know what this bitch reminds me of? You know what she turns into?
What?
She turns into that video we saw the other day of the woman who hoards her shit.
You say it's funny because like people are gonna think like, oh, like hoards her shit, like she just has a lot of things. No, it's actual human feces that she hoards, and it's her own.
Yeah, no, this
and
woman,
her dead mother's.
Yeah, this woman on YouTube. We watched a video on it was like hoarders. She actually hoards her own excrement and her mother's in buckets. What?
The ASMR of your cough drop is driving me crazy. Stop.
So she hoards this actual excrement, actual shit, and dumps it in her front yard and grows food in the mulch and eats that fucking food.
Yeah.
And she's still alive.
She hasn't died of E. coli yet, so maybe we're just doing it wrong.
And I love that thing. She's like, my neighbors haven't complained. It's like, yeah, because they're afraid of getting fucking murdered.
They got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, all your
the minute they saw you dumping
do.
your shit in the front yard. At least put it in the back. Like, come on.
It's fucking
Have
crazy.
some class.
Have you been using your little camera?
No. I'll do it later.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Imagination, that's what my brain literally is. That's literally what...
We're still on the subject of her fucking empty brain?
Hold on. Before we go, so you can't see this. But she is painting. And she's literally painting, like, just took blue paint and is making circles on a canvas.
It could be just abstract art. Don't
it's
hate
not, it's
on
not
the
though.
art.
Trust me, it's not. They are. But she's doing this. And you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Not Another Teen Movie. When she, like, does the stick figures. And she's like, yes, I've been trying to get into the art program for years. And he's like, let's see your art. And she, like, removes it and it's just 2 stick figures. She goes, it's gorgeous. You know, my parents give a scholarship to a student in need every year. She's like, really? And he goes, yeah, this year we gave it to them. And he just tells her, like, they already gave it away. Anyway, side tangent. Let's keep going.
The brain that I have.
That's why you're so good at painting.
That's why I'm so good at everything. Cause
You are good at everything.
I never believed that I couldn't do something.
You might be the best artist on this planet.
Oh my god.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Fuck everyone else. Look at that shot also. You talk. Fuck everyone else. Fuck Leonardo da Vinci. Is he an artist?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Fuck Taylor Swift.
I don't think he meant that kind of artist.
Fuck Picasso.
There you go.
Fuck Peter Lick. Bitch, you are the best artist ever. And you know why? Because you don't let thoughts get in the way.
Because your brain is just empty. There's nothing. It echoes. Because all the feelings in there. All the feelings she thinks.
You know what pisses me off more than anything?
What?
These are the people that get YouTube famous.
I don't think she's going to be YouTube famous.
We'll talk more about that later. Okay, you know how much more to go?
Shout out Kanye and Picasso
Oh, and Picasso.
Wow, so he
and
did
Steve
it.
Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Can we admire the cat? Okay, this is why you should watch our YouTube video. My cat is just on the studio.
Cadell.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh god. This is how things break
This is how
and
things
die.
get.
No, not the alcohol.
Well, YouTube, that's Cadell. He's an asshat.
You're my favorite place.
He's her favorite place.
I love just being held in your arms, babe. I love just being held in your arms.
Did he drug her?
No, this is her. 100%. This is her.
You're my favorite place. He's inside of her. He's like, oh, this is my favorite place too. This is 100% my favorite place. She's like, I love being inside your arms. She's like, I love being inside your fucking pussy. Because, I mean, I'm going to say she looks 18 to be safe. And
she doesn't look 18.
No, she doesn't.
But she probably is.
What do you mean she does? Like she looks younger?
Yeah, she
Oh,
looks
yeah.
younger.
No, she's definitely 18.
Or older.
Or older, yeah.
Not older than like 25, though.
They're sitting like out in the garden with like a love.
That's the garden that he waters for 10 whole minutes.
Oh, I thought garden was a metaphor for her pussy. He waters it.
That too.
That's what I got out of it.
Oh, okay.
But that's just me. All right. Unpausing.
Oh, wait. Look in there. It's coconut water.
Of course. They're just drinking coconut water.
It's beautiful.
And talking out in their garden. Fucking.
Except everything in their garden looks dead. He sucks at watering.
You're just not seeing the beauty in it, Amanda.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
Love your arms. They're so strong and safe.
No?
You know what that was right there? I didn't hear it the first time that Noelle talked about it, but that sound, did you hear that?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What just happened?
Well, just...
4:22
No,
minutes.
go back.
Okay,
Use
right here.
those.
Okay, here, listen to this again.
Favorite place.
Listen
I
closer.
love just being held in your arms.
Remember that this is a recording. They're like
Yeah.
recording in bed.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know
so
that.
just listen.
Babe. I love just being held in your arms. I love your arms. They're so strong and safe.
No?
He totally tried to put it in her butt right there.
No, he did not.
Noelle Miller was 100% right. That right there was them laying in bed, and he tried to put it back inside of her, and accidentally tried to put it in her butt, and she goes, uh-oh, and he was like, what are you gonna do?
Oops.
Yeah. She was like, uh-oh, and he
My
was like,
bad.
oh, my bad, didn't know. That's what we just heard. We
I'm
just,
serious.
no,
It's
I'm
not,
Brad.
it's not candy.
You'd rather me just cough? I don't know. Okay.
Keep going.
The coughing is because I've got like mucus running down the back of my throat.
So gross.
It's like,
Please
girls, if you've ever
explain
had
that.
like thick cum in the back of your throat, that's what it feels like. I mean, I don't know what that feels
Do
like.
you know what that feels
No,
like?
I don't. Actually, well, we could talk about my dream I had the other night, but
No.
okay, let's keep going.
Let's send
This
it.
video is gonna be so beautiful.
Can we send it out?
So,
It's gonna show people that soulmates are real.
yep.
She's right. Me and my cat. I feel her. Actually, this is the one thing she said. She does have thoughts, but she thought a feeling, and that feeling is her thought. Keep up. Soulmates exist. Cadell. I feel that with him every day. No homo. That's my cat. All right, let's keep going.
I always
can't
knew it. I always
course.
fucking knew it. I was
Of
like,
course.
yeah, I can literally be compatible to anyone, but
What?
It's
That's
funny is
rude.
She can because she's just that type
She's
of person.
that fucking undense
Yeah.
that she can be compatible
She has-
to a fucking 2x4 at
She
Home
has
Depot.
no substance whatsoever, so of course she can be compatible.
This bitch could have a conversation with a piece of wood.
Yeah.
And you notice by his silence, he's just kind of like, well, that was fucking backhanded. She was like, you're my soulmate, but I can be compatible with
I think
anyone.
maybe she was going somewhere further with that saying she thought she was until she met him.
Oh no, she's a child of the earth.
Mm.
Anyway, he's out of words, but let's keep going.
But no.
Why do we just keep starting up every time he thrusts 6 more inches? I like pause it and then unpause it and it's like, ah! I wonder if we're going to hear him come. Let's try to catch
That's the
that.
second video.
Yeah, let's keep.
Nah. So let's send it. What are we doing? Just
I
cuddling
don't
in bed
know.
for.
We're just
Send
cuddling
it.
in bed
Let's
because
go.
I just want to be present
Send
with
it.
you, babe. I just want to look into your eyes. Like, I could edit this video right
But this
now.
shit is heat. People need to see this.
I know, but also...
People need to wake up.
I know, babe.
People need to wake up. Yo, what?
I know. I'm so excited.
People need to buy in.
It's just so sacred
Also,
to me.
every single person that views this
talking
video
about?
is going to raise their vibration high enough for them to attract their soulmates.
They're gonna raise the vibration.
In fact, if you have enough batteries, you can vibrate.
You can raise that vibration, and you can attract your soulmate with just $150.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to raise your vibrations, please insert 2 AA batteries.
Please
See, I told
eat your candy.
I need the cough drops. When I laugh, it just goes, okay.
But stop with the ASMR. I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No.
if you want to raise your vibrations, head to your nearest sex shop, grab a bunny rabbit, turn it up to 10, and shove that thing right up your ass. You will feel some fucking vibrations.
And you'll meet your soulmate.
What's that song say? Good vibration.
Yep.
Yeah? Is
No,
that it?
that's not it at all.
Oh. I'm uncomfortable, but this is almost over.
Yeah.
So we'll get ready for that. And then you can come hang out with us. We'll take over this planet.
I just want to heal this world with you, babe.
Cool. It's so easy.
We're gonna heal the world
I just have to
together.
edit this video.
Yeah, just make a video. Here, send it.
Okay.
Send
Turn
it.
Yo, I'm gonna change the fucking world, but first, let me edit this video. Sick the new, let me take a selfie. But first, let me edit this video. Oh my god. Someone fucking caught that right now and make a song and we'll use that as our intro. But first, let me put this video in Sony Vegas and edit it. Be super specific. But first, let me take 6 hours to try to sync up the audio with the video, and then I have to... That was the hardest part about making a YouTube video from these podcasts, is syncing the audio and video. Mind you, we're making no money from this. Mind you, we're doing it out of just pure... We don't even have thoughts, we have emotions.
Just all the feelings
All the feelings that we have.
we take and we put into this podcast, and we hope that you feel those feelings.
All of this is out of my
We just want to
wallet.
we just want to heal the fucking world.
Yeah. Well, no, really, I just want to have a community and build up a reputation and make a really
I
good
just
podcast.
want everyone to feel those vibrations.
I just want everyone to shove something up their ass that vibrates. All right.
That'll heal the
We
world.
really got to finish this video. Okay, let's
We
keep
have
going.
12 seconds.
Can you edit it?
Cool. Let's do it.
Cool,
You-
let's do it.
I can teach you
Oh,
all
I'm
my
going to sit right
editing
here as you
tips.
edit this video.
You are.
Okay.
Okay.
Send it.
Do you remember this, babe? You remember?
Yo, let's
Remember what?
let's send it.
Let's send it.
I
Let's
fucking hate
do
people that
this.
say send it.
Let's send it.
Yo, let's send it, bro. Send it.
That's a rock climbing term, so people that use it in everyday life like that, that's really funny.
Go into a store and be like,
Send it.
send it. And they're like, what? You're like, I really like this shirt. Send it. They're like, no, you're at a store. You can just buy it here. No, send it to my address.
No.
Amazon should change their button from buy now to send it.
it.
Yo, send it. Oh, that's really good. So that whole video in total was 5 minutes and 38 seconds, and it took us 35 minutes to get through.
It was rough.
That's how you talk about shit, dude. This is a very Merry Christmas episode.
Yeah.
But it's those kind of people that just...
Make the world go round.
No, it's like...
They provide content for us, let's be honest.
Okay, I'm going to try to put this in the nicest way possible, but someone will get offended. I absolutely think that terrorism and all of that is absolutely wrong. But I can see why ISIS hates the West if this is all they get to see of us.
Don't think that's what they see of us, and that's not why they hate us.
Can you imagine their training groups are like, why? Some guy's like, why do we hate the West? And he goes, watch this video. And the guy watches it and he goes, death to America. I don't blame that guy. But maybe watch maybe compare that to like Vsauce. Like Michael. Like, yeah, everyone, like if ISIS watched Vsauce, they'd be like, oh, we don't want to hurt America. Michael's a sweetheart.
Again, not sure that's, the content that makes them hate us, but okay.
Yo, let's heal the world. Super easy.
It's so easy.
After I edit this video.
After I edit the video.
I just
can
don't.
heal the world.
I don't get
Just
it.
like Michael Jackson. Make it a better place for you. For me.
I don't get that reference.
It's a Michael Jackson song.
I don't like Michael Jackson. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I don't like Michael Jackson.
You can't heal the world then. Get the fuck out.
I had some interesting... Let's see.
Oh, do you want me to read that Tinder?
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, so that was like a great first part to this podcast. We really wanted to give you a very Merry Cringemas. And so... Oh, Merry Cringemas.
Merry Cringemas.
Merry Cringemas. And so what we're going to do... This is a little offbeat from our normal podcast, obviously. It's just us two this week. Next week, we're probably going to have a guest for the New Year special. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring up some stuff that we found on the internet that's just cringy or like cringy funny.
Cringy. This is funny.
It's like cringy / funny, but it's part of the Cringemas spirit. So let's go. So Amanda, so we find stuff on the internet all week.
Actually, shout out Lauren. She found this and sent it to me.
Okay, shout out Lauren. We find stuff on the internet all week and like keep it from each other and then just show it to each other on the podcast, but Amanda couldn't keep this one to herself. So this is a Tinder bio, Tinder bio that Lauren found.
She wasn't on Tinder.
No. And Amanda's going to read it for you.
All right. So this is Ethan. He's 18. You know what? Ethan is wise beyond his years. Once you listen to this, okay.
Should I read it though? Because I'm a guy.
Wow, gender stereotypes much? Okay. Imagine this: you log into Tinder, see a decent guy, maybe a 7 out of 10. You're unsure about which way to swipe, but you read his bio. You like it. It's captivating. Fuck it. You swipe right. Boom. You match. You start talking. Conversations are engaging. He listens. He cares. He's genuine. You bring him home for the holidays. Your family loves him. A couple years pass. You get married. You found a love in a hopeless place. Cool story? Well, this is not going to happen, but I can fuck you in the ass.
That's my favorite part of that whole thing. Well, none of this is going to happen, but I can fuck you in the ass. And you know what? You know what's crazy about that? Is he probably got a fuck ton of matches from that.
Yeah, it's funny.
But girls that like are like
girls
no.
like funny.
Yeah, but they're not gonna let him fuck him in the ass.
No.
But they're gonna match with him.
Yeah, of course.
And then you're like, no, I thought you were kidding. Like, no.
They're never kidding.
They're never kidding. Okay, this is a good one. So this is from subreddit.
You're holding it like you're like 50 years old and you need your glasses to see. You're like...
I don't have my glasses on. So this is from subreddit /rtrashy by Beta Study. So some girl tweeted, imagine being 5'9" or shorter and calling yourself a man. LMFAO. Go get the high chair and get ready for din din, little baby. And this guy responded to her, added her and go, yo, I'm 5'7" and you let me come in your mouth after I took you to Burger King. So let's relax, hon.
I don't understand. Maybe it's because I'm short, but I don't understand everyone's obsession with height.
What do you mean?
Like I have friends and I know lots of girls that are like, oh, I won't date a guy that's not 6 feet. I'm just like, I don't get that. Like I said, maybe it's because I'm short and everyone's taller than me, so it doesn't really matter, but... You're not even...
I'm listening, I'm sorry. I'm pulling up more cringy stuff. Okay, here's another one. Man legally changes name to Big Dick so that these N-words will keep my name out their mouth. So he said, dudes kept pulling my name out places where they shouldn't be, so I changed my name to Big Dick so they keep my name out their mouth. It's just cringy.
So stupid.
Here's another one from /r Black People Twitter. You and I were talking about this one. This is a great one. Apple's blue versus green text decision is one of the most amazing tech decisions ever. They straight up convince people an entire line of phones is inferior off the color of a text message.
So true.
It's fucking racist.
If I had texted you for the first time and it was green, we probably wouldn't have gone on that first date. Not gonna lie.
That's fine. You see how I turned that on you? See how I turned that?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't come at me with that shit, bro.
I can, I just did.
I'm trying to think of what else. There's some more cringy shit that happened in my life. And one of them was last week. Okay. So this was something I didn't talk about on the last podcast. Because when I talked about Detroit, I didn't talk about the plane flight back.
No, you did not.
I didn't talk about the woman sitting next to me, right? I don't think so.
Did you even tell me about that? Did you?
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I talked about it in the last episode because we had Lorraine on and like
No, I'm saying, but like in general, you didn't even tell me.
Yeah. So, my big pet peeve is like if you're on an airplane with me, like don't talk to me.
You love talking to people.
No, like I can talk to you, but just don't talk to me. And because I'm good at talking to people, but like this woman, okay, let's preface. The guy sitting next to me was a surgeon.
Were you in the middle seat?
No. So I'm on the aisle. The surgeon is sitting in the middle, and she's sitting at the window seat.
Okay.
Okay. Now imagine that she's this like 5'2" troll looking motherfucker, and she's like she's an AZ native, and she's in her like probably early 50s, but she's trying to talk like she's in her 20s.
Okay.
And the surgeon is like, him and I are in the same line of work. So like, I'm not going to talk, like he puts his hood over his face and he like goes to sleep. Like he wants to sleep. And like, I get it. We talk for 2 seconds. He's like, oh, what do you do? I was like, oh, what do you do? And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he went to bed. This woman was like trying to fucking talk to him while he was sleeping. And like every time the cart came by to like give food and drinks and shit, she would like pull down his like tray in front of him and like order him a drink and like snacks and put it there. She's like, he might be hungry when he wakes up.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, this is so fucking weird. And then like he woke up, they're like the plane's landing, like we're like 15 minutes away from the landing, and he wakes up and then she immediately pounces on him. She's like, oh, why are you in Arizona? Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, you should go to this restaurant. And he was like, oh, I'm here for a bachelor party, like our whole week's planned out. Like he's trying to be really nice. And she was like, oh, but no, definitely go to this Mexican restaurant. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I'm like, are you on fucking coke?
Also, there's really no amazing Mexican restaurants in Arizona.
Okay. First of all, I have to say something. There's a reason she was acting like this. She ordered 4 double Jack and Cokes on the flight. On a 4-hour flight, and she only peed once.
Where the fuck did it go?
I don't know. Like, was she peeing in her seat?
Yeah.
But this was so awkward. Like, I don't like watching awkward situations. And it was so awkward because he was having to deal with her and I wasn't. And I wasn't gonna.
I ain't even gonna try.
I did that thing where I put my headphones in and like didn't even have music on. I just didn't. And she kept trying to talk to me. Well, like we both put our headphones in.
That's my biggest pet peeve. Like I have my headphones on as I walk onto the plane and as I sit down because I don't want fucking anyone talking to me.
Yeah. She straight up, no fucking joke, tried while he was asleep like 4 times. I'm watching a movie and she starts talking to me. She just starts talking to me. But like loud enough where it goes straight through my headphones.
You need better headphones.
No, these are Bose noise canceling headphones. She's a goddamn witch. And like
cast a spell, she could go through noise canceling.
Leaning over, like trying to catch my eye. So like I'm like,
oh my God.
It was fucking weird, dude. I got off that plane so fucking fast. I was like running. I was like, I do not want this bitch to catch up to me. But that was super cringy because to me it was like, oh, why are you like trying to order fucking snacks for him and shit?
It's weird.
It was fucking weird.
Like
she was wearing like a leather jacket with like those tabs. You know those old women who wear like leather jackets and their skin is the same consistency of their jacket? Yeah. That was her.
Wow.
That was very graphic. Mm-hmm. But you get what I'm saying. I didn't talk about this last week. And it was bothering me the other night in bed.
Is that why you didn't sleep last night?
No, I don't know why I didn't sleep
This woman was keeping you up at night.
Yeah. Well, no, I think a lot of things. So let's get real for this podcast.
Well, I have a cringy moment too.
Oh, go ahead with your cringy moment because we're going to get real at the end of this podcast. And,
I mean, it's kind of a sad cringy moment.
All right, go ahead. Let's get some of that sad, cringy.
So it's a little sad.
We're going to tone it down for this next part. So I've been told that Welcome. I have such a good radio voice.
Oh yeah, you're so great at
Welcome
it. Please
back
stop.
to Amanda's Cringe Fest. This is Brad. I'm Amanda.
Okay.
It's nice to have you on today.
So anyway, I went in we have like our little miniature rotations as third years in our clinic.
We like to call them midget, but yes, keep
No,
going.
we don't like
Or
to
little
call
people.
it that. Hey, we never talked about
Little people. Oh my god, there's a little person at the concert, and it was so cute.
God. Anyway,
Okay.
she was probably my favorite part. Anyway,
She's the mascot. She was really cool. I love
So
little
cute.
people. What do they call themselves these days?
little people.
Little people?
Yeah, that's
Fucking
that's
love it.
what
There's
they
a little
call 'em.
there's a little people person little person at U of A. He was a fucking best. It was so cute. You have to like stand on stools and stuff to get like bartender's attention, but he knew it. He knew it, like, and he loved it. He
They
would
know
like,
it.
yeah,
You know?
and he was cool
They
about
work
it.
it.
Yeah,
They're awesome.
yeah. Like if he was getting in a fight with somebody, he'd be like, "I will straight up fucking clamp my jaw into your nuts," and I was like, "That's the best thing I've ever heard." Anyway, keep going. With
Okay, anyway, so we have our miniature rotations because we're third years, and they want us to get the hang of the clinic and stuff, and so we basically go in there and we follow around the fourth years and we help them out. And so today, we come in, it's almost like it's Christmas break, like 90% of my class did not show up to the rotations today, but I was studious. I showed up. I shouldn't have. But okay, first of all, never name your animal Lucky, because then the most unlucky
They're gonna
thing,
get cancer.
yeah, they get fucking cancer or they get hit by a fucking car, because that is what happens when you name your pet Lucky. So don't do it. So we had this cat, and his name was Lucky, and he had lymphoma, which he'd been diagnosed with lymphoma for a while. So, and he was like doing well on chemo and whatever. But so he comes in, like he's just sneezing blood, and his eye is just pouring blood, and we're just like, this is the worst day ever for this poor
Were you
cat.
like more like unlucky?
No, we were like, why? No. We went to the exam room, and the fourth year who had this case, she was like, oh, what's this cat's name again? She's like, its name is fucking Lucky. Are you kidding me?
It's a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat.
Oh no.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
Good deals.
Anyway, so we had this 14-year-old cat.
Oh, it should die.
Hey,
It's 14. That's 170 in dog
cats
years.
can live like to 20.
Oh god, I should have thought of that before I got one.
Yeah, Canal's gonna be around for a while.
That's like people who get parrots and don't realize they live like 60 years.
They can live to be like 80 plus.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So yeah, poor Lucky is sneezing blood, and its eye is just so fucked up. And so the doctor and the student doctor were both just like, yeah, there's probably a tumor behind the globe or a tumor in the nasal cavity, blah blah blah. And they're just like, basically they called the owner back in after their physical exam, and we're just like, like Lucky's suffering, like this is sad. And
Luckily for you, we can put him down.
yeah, basically, but the owner, God bless her sweet soul, like she has done a lot for this cat, and I don't want to like bash her, but she was like, my husband's Christmas party is tonight, we can't put him down. And I'm just like, oh my god,
Make an ornament out of its head.
why? But it's just so sad. And so we were just like, oh, okay. Like, she was like, I can't cancel the party, like it has to happen. And so we're like, okay, well, we can like give him some pain meds and send you home with them, and like please get it done soon. And then the doctor was like, when can you get this done? Like, this poor fucking cat is suffering. And it just always makes me cringe, because around the holidays I don't know, they always have other obligations, and they always like, it's either they bring their dog in Christmas Day to put it down, or like they won't put it down because it's Christmas. And it's like, that was very cringy today to like.
I don't think that's cringy. I just think that's like disgusting.
That's what cringy means.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No, cringe is like
That
a
happens
feeling.
a lot.
I don't think thoughts. I think feelings.
I don't think thoughts, I think feelings.
And I think cringe
I have
is
so
a feeling.
many feelings about this poor cat.
That's sad. That was a really sad
I'm
note
sorry.
to end
I
that
told
on.
you it was
This
sad
has been
cringe.
Sad Hour. on
That was just my
NPR.
day,
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so to end this podcast, I want to talk about something that bothers me. So, yeah, I mean, it's no secret. Like, I started this podcast and I love doing it, and obviously I put a lot of money into it and all of this stuff. And it's why are you looking at me like that? You didn't put shit into this podcast.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh, you're just a personality. I put all the money in. You don't even know what money looks like. I had like $200 in my wallet, and you were looking at it like it was like God.
All I see is like negatives. That's all I see.
This is why it's so easy to get like college students on Casting Couch, because like $200 is a lot to you guys.
It is, yeah.
Like, dude. Like, yeah, in college I would have sucked a dick for $100. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah. Anyway, so like I want to do that. Like in my dream world, I would love to do multimedia, like the podcast and uploading the videos and having like a brand for a living. Like I'd love to do that, and I'd love to have more and more guests. And like my eventual goal is to be able to like text or contact like a famous person or like a big YouTuber or any of that, and then like actually responding to me and like coming on the podcast. That'd be fucking legit. I still will never move to LA, but you know, it would. That's like a huge thing. Like moving to LA is like, oh yeah, but then you move to LA and realize they still won't respond to you. And that's what gets me too. I think like a lot of big YouTubers, like I've contacted a few, not huge, like in like 200,000-300,000 that I've been watching forever, and just legitimately emailed like business inquiry, like, hey, we run a podcast, we'd love to have you on. And they're like, don't even like respond. Even when I was so I was in the music industry, and I was like a bigger influencer in the music industry in college. And I had like tens of thousands of followers, and I would respond to people. I wouldn't always, be like, hey, I'm going to, come do this or come do that. But I would always respond. And to me, it's like you started from nothing. And it's like the least you can do is respond. But
I mean, yeah, but can you imagine how many people?
No, yeah, I 100% agree. But a lot of them are like nobody. You know what I mean? Like we put actual effort and like.
They don't know that, though.
Yeah, but you can see it. You can listen to them.
Just get so many. They don't even like want to sift through them.
I mean, yeah, I do the audio, and the audio's gotten a lot better. We should text Johnny and see how he thinks of the audio now. Yeah. Because it's way better. Like after the podcast, I put a good 10 hours into the audio and putting the video together now and doing all that. And that's off of my work week. And my thing is, I think that the thing that bothers me is like watching some of these people on like YouTube and like all that, and these kids who make like goddamn ridiculous money, and they fucking suck. They put no effort into anything. It's like these bullshit vlogs, or they like are like, I don't even know. Maybe like you have to be a teenager and to get some of these like fucking trends and stuff.
Probably. We're too old.
But there's very few Gus Johnsons coming up now. There's very few new PewDiePies coming up now. There's very few Philip DeFrancos coming up now.
Well, I think all the older, like, YouTube, like, stars or whatever, they're kind of becoming obsolete.
No, there's no one like them. So the originals, Jack's Films, Internet Comment Etiquette, Keemstar, Philip DeFranco, no one's like them.
Well, yeah, and everyone that has followed them for however many years will keep doing it. But I'm saying, like, the market for it is just changing to, like, a different age group and a different shitty content that's not...
It's fucking crazy to me how people get, like... It's just like how people get these fucking crazy subscribers. And what these kids don't, a lot of these kids follow these guys with like these kids who pretend they have private jets and like all these cars. Like, dude, they don't have any of that shit. They're either renting that or taking the picture at an airport, or like it's daddy's money and they didn't work for shit. You know what I mean? Like my family is well off. I don't take anything from them or take pictures with their shit or drive or use their shit. Like everything here is my own money. Everything I own is my own money. Everything has been paid for by me, and I've been working since I was a kid. This podcast just turned into something like completely different, like Mad Money. I'm just like, this is like Merry Christmas, fuckers. Like this is what happens when a Jew hits Christmas. I get existential about shit.
So angry.
I'm so angry, and I'm honestly like,
do you just like hate that Christmas is just like shoved down your throat?
No, I really don't give a fuck because I just like
why you're so angry.
Get work off, but.
But you don't, because everyone's like, oh, hey, you're Jewish.
That's
Can
true.
You cover
Everyone
me?
was like, hey, you're the Jew. You're covering us, which is why I just want to do this for a living. And like, if I did this for a living, I'd put in so much more effort. Like I would do like 2 podcasts a week. I'd have like more YouTube shit. And like, I'd really love to do that, but we'll have to see. I mean, this is just episode, 15? Yeah. This is episode 15. We're going to keep doing it, and hopefully, it takes time.
Whether you like it or not. But
no, you like
hopefully
it. You fucking like it. You fucking like it. But I just got really into the mic. Yeah. But no, we're going to keep doing it. And maybe a year from now, it'll grow and get bigger and maybe not. But, I had another YouTube channel. I played I had a professional gaming team. And we got a decent amount of views, and then I'd switch games, and then everyone dropped off, and so it's so hard to keep relevant and so hard to do all that I just want to put out content we like making, and all of our friends seem to love it because everyone who comes on the podcast wants to come back on.
Everyone's been on twice. That has come on.
Not Johnny, but we'll have to call up Johnny.
True.
I really want to get. You know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to plug in 2 phones and have Johnny and his girlfriend on. Because Johnny's girlfriend said she'd come on, and I do want her on because she's got a lot of followers, and I think it'd be fun to have her on, and I think she could help us grow the podcast. She's a model, if you didn't know.
I think they know. That was kind of the point.
But she models $4,000 pair of shoes. I've got $40 pair of shoes. That's expensive to me.
Your shoes are much more expensive than that I buy you.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's just that's my cringy, off color. Is that racist to say? Who cares? This mic is black. Is that racist? I don't know. That's just my off color commentary for a comedy podcast, entertainment. This is the first time I think I've ever complained on the podcast. And I just want to get it off my chest. No, I complain all the time, and I'm fucking okay with it. I'm a whiny Jew, and I love it. But it's just so weird to me, and I don't know how. I think the only way to grow is and I want to grow for the right reasons. For me, the thought process of honestly, and I've thought about this. I would rather have I'd rather have 100,000 listeners every episode and make nothing off of it than have 10 listeners and make $1,000 an episode. Because to me,
make $1,000
no. It's just a thought process. I'd rather have the community and build that up and have the listeners. Because to me, that's fucking exciting.
Yeah.
To me, and people emailing us, hotpotofcoffeepodcast, gmail.com.
That's how you heal the world, Brad.
That's how you heal the world with emotions. But I'd rather have a community and people saying what they want to hear and doing something really cool and building up this awesome thing. And I just hope that happens. So if you're listening to this, this is my call to action, as they call it in the sales world, which is so gay. But no, if you're not subscribed to the podcast, which I'm sure you are, but subscribe. We're on YouTube now. HPOC podcast or Brad Silver or Hot Pot of Coffee podcast. Just type that in. Share it with your friends. Steal people's phone, make them subscribe. Introduce people to us.
Phones,
Introduce people to us, and if they fucking hate us, great. Keep it to yourself. No, I'm just kidding. No, but even feedback. If there's someone who has their own podcast or they're an audiophile and they have feedback for us, fucking email us. I would love the feedback too, but I just want to grow this, and I think the love and support we've gotten so far, even into episode 15, and seeing our numbers grow is it's fucking cool. And we're not stopping anytime soon. We're just getting bigger, and I fucking love it. We have everything we need right here. But that's my little Christmas gift to myself.
That was a gift, really?
That was a gift.
Okay.
I just went on this rant, and I deserve to after watching that fucking video. God, that was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But that was very heartfelt. So I'm going to I got to break that sound. Penis! Okay.
Okay, back at it.
Back at it. But no, I think that's where we're going to end the podcast this week. Do you have anything to say?
No. Merry Christmas.
Amanda's going out of town.
Yeah. Going up north.
Going up to Canada.
It's going to be cold.
Not Canada,
cold.
but she's leaving for the week. So we're recording some podcasts this week. And then we may be heading out to San Diego. All of our tons of fans out there who are, maybe, if I can get someone to watch my cat. But yeah, I think that's it for this week. Merry Christmas. This is coming on Christmas Eve. If you're Jewish, Merry Christmas. No, if you're Jewish, I'll see you at the movie theater or Chinese restaurants because that's all we do. And that's going to do it for us for this week. Thank you so much for listening once again. We fucking love you. We hope you laughed with us, cried with us, cringed with us. And that does it. And we will catch you next week. Peace.
Bye.